happy Monday! And if you realize I'm standing up today while recording, it's because I just had my vaccination 2 days ago and I've been feeling so tired the whole day. And so, standing up while doing this recording is to make sure that I'm not sleep talking or to make sure that I'm not yawning in the middle of this recording. Because trust me, I have been a yawning machine for the past few days, and it's a new week, and I'm not gonna start the Monday with low energy, so neither are you. So today I'm gonna share with you on the ways to increase the energy. So the first part is to reduce the stress, because we all know that stress leads to a lot of anxiety, and anxiety takes a whole lot of energy away. And this is the last thing that we ever want to have is to have to build the anxiety on ourselves. So it's important that we start to reduce the tensions that we have and start breathing, reduce the tensions in every part of our muscles that we have. So we could go for a walk, we could do more movement in our body, go for classes, go for gym, go for yoga sessions, and or maybe even listening to music. It depends on how you work. It depends on how it works for you to reduce the stress. So personally for me, running definitely works. Running or even hitting some bags, I think that definitely helps me to reduce my stress. And but not for this period, because I can't be doing either of that because of my vaccination. So I'll probably be going for more walks the next few days to make sure that I have my time alone to reduce the stress that I need. And second point is to reduce sugar. This is so important because sugar does give us the initial burst of energy, but that is not for a long term. And afterwards, we are just gonna be completely wiped out. There's not a long term solution. It's just that instant gratification that is gonna give us the energy. But we are looking at a long term game right now. We are looking at sustaining ourselves throughout the day. So it's important that we are not just relying on sugar to have that energy in that particular period of time, but the rest of the day is just we are just completely burnt out and tired. So find a sugar substitute instead of just relying on sugar the whole day. That is not healthy. We need to reduce the intake of sugar. And third part, which is very basic, and it's really the key idea of sleeping well for 8 hours. And if you get enough sleep, you have that focus, you have the clarity in your mind, and you're able to be so productive. But cutting down on sleep to get work done is just not sustainable. It's not gonna work for a long term, because by cutting down our sleep, we are losing our focus. We are losing the energy that we need to sustain us throughout the day or even for the months to come. And we are just gonna lose the focus. Our brain is gonna be so foggy. We are not able to think clearly. We are not able to come up with creative solutions or creative ways to make us more productive. So it's important that we need to start sleeping well and to make sure that we have 8 hours of consistent sleep at a fixed timing every day. It's not a random timing every day, but a fixed timing every day. And okay, moving on to the next point is to take a break every hour. This is important because a lot of us, we actually burn out energy throughout the day, and we just kept burning on, and towards the end of the day we just take rest. But we don't realize that towards the end or maybe half day, our energy is already depleted and we are not being productive in a way that we need to be. So it's important to take break every hour, every single hour. Set a timeline, set an alarm that reminds you to take a break, to get off your seat for a few minutes and just do some movement and release the tensions that you have. And by keeping that hourly break, it helps you to recharge the energy each hour that you are depleting. So this helps you to play the long-term game and sustain your energy throughout the day. And the fifth point is to drink lots of water, lots and lots of water, because a lot of times we don't realize that dehydration has causes so much fatigue and sometimes even migraine. And even for myself, I didn't realize that I was struggling with tiredness and chronic fatigue for a long time, and I didn't realize that because I didn't drink enough water to keep me refreshed, to keep me recharged throughout the day. So it's important to start drinking lots of water and less alcohol. And the alternative to drinking water, it could also be drinking green juice, like blending yourself juice that can boost your energy throughout the day. So maybe it's time that I start to introduce you my broccoli juice, my legendary broccoli juice, and that is really a cheat code for me to sustain my energy throughout the day. And I know that whatever that I shared today, it's really basic and they are common sense. But as what Brennan always shared, that common sense is not always common practice. We don't always do what we already know in our head, in our mind. So it's a reminder to you today that to bring the energy intentionally, and because we are in this for a long-term game, when we have more energy, it drives our focus and we can have more productivity for the long term. So share in a comment below what gives you energy, and also how are you gonna implement this week to improve and boost your energy.